So the company had us, all of us that are coming here for different reasons, in the same shuttle, right? And then we picked up somebody at the Greyhound station. God forgive me, I don't mean to judge, but he looked kind of scary. But I thought to myself, you know what, you're a nice person, just engage him and talk to him a little bit. So oh my God. I hope he doesn't find this video. So we chatted a little bit. He was just telling me, you know, I'm with this company, and then that company sent me there, and then blah, 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 blah. You know, just regular conversation. Small talk, basically. And then he says, oh, this company that I really want to work for has trucks. Siri just started talking by himself over there. This company, you know, has trucks that are fancy, blah, 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 blah. And then he said, I want to show you their trucks. So he shows me a selfie of himself outside the truck, just like it's really a selfie of himself by the corner of a truck. You don't see the truck, you see him. I'm thinking, okay, this guy just showed me a selfie of himself. I don't understand. I'm sitting to all of him here, next to all of him here, and he's showing me like half of him. Maybe it's his favorite photo, I don't know. And then he says, scroll. So I said, which direction do I scroll? He said, no, you're going to see them, just scroll. I scroll to the right, I see 2 trucks and I'm fueling, 2 Volvo trucks. And I said, is it one of these? He said, no, scroll the other way. I scroll the other way. I feel like I have delayed reaction. I feel like it's only hitting me now. I scroll the other way, and it's a picture of a vagina, but like of specifically the clitoris. So I go, whoa, and I hand him the phone back. I really need to take a shower. And he goes, oh, you scrolled the wrong way. And now I'm going to act like I didn't just see that. And we continue with the conversation like nothing happened. He says, I know they put me and you in the same room. I'm like, no, they wouldn't do that. They don't want to get sued. They would not do that. He's a man and I'm a woman. Newsflash. And he's like, no. Like, he's trying to be creepy. I'm thinking, I know this guy was creepy. I know this guy was creepy. Your gut feeling will never lead you astray. My gut feeling told me when I first saw him, I'm thinking, this guy's getting on here? Wow. That's how I felt when I saw him. And I'm not a judgmental person. Trust me. You should see the kind of people I talk to. I'm not judgmental at all when it comes to that. I talk to any and everybody. But I knew, my gut feeling told me about that guy. This is not about the vagina that's in his photos. People have stuff, you know, on their phones. That doesn't make him creepy. But then I'm thinking, okay, this conversation, I don't want to, we're okay when we're talking about trucks. Then he said, he wants me to be his mentor. I said, I'm new. I've only been solo for 2 months. He said, it doesn't matter. If you can be my mentor, I'll stay with this company. I'm like, yeah, no. No, I'm not a mentor. And then I stopped talking to him. Then he was sitting right next to me. And then we arrived here. There were 4 of us. 3 of us were at the terminal and we picked him up. So we had already been talking, all 3 of us. And then when we arrived here, I'm second in line to get there were 5 of us. I'm second in line to get my key to my room. And I'm thinking, I hope he doesn't see my room number. So he nudges me and says so. But like he looks at me really like creepily. I don't know if he thinks that we have a connection because we both looked at the same vagina or what. But like he looks at me and I'm thinking, oh, I just had like Jeep Creepers, what's that thing? The heebie-jeebies. And as soon as I got my key, somebody used to smoke here. But I'm just gonna have to pretend like that didn't happen. Or at least somebody smoked in here. I walk out, as soon as I get my key, I don't make eye contact with anybody. I don't need to wait for anybody. For what? Everyone's going to their own rooms. I don't know these people, I just met them in the bus. So I said, thank you, good night everybody, I'll see you tomorrow. And I walk out fast. I come to my room because the rooms, this is a cheap motel. The rooms are facing outside. It's not like, you know what I mean, like a normal place where there's a hallway and then safety. The rooms are facing outside. There's police cars in the street. And when we picked him up, not far from here, the guy was like, I didn't stop right there by where you are because there's hookers and drug, blah, blah, blah. It's just like a crazy area right here. They really, I mean, they talk about safety. So I just walked out. I'm thinking, at this point, I'm not even really concerned about other people, except for the guy that works for this, supposed to work for the same company as me, who was sitting next to me. That's who I'm concerned about at this point. Keep putting my key. It's not opening. I'm done following the instructions. Like, how hard can it be to put the thing? It just was not opening. And I'm thinking, I don't want to go back to the receptionist, because he was like the last one in line. I don't want to go back to the receptionist, and then so we can catch up with each other. I want to hang out. I don't want to talk further. I don't want to exchange numbers. I don't want to look at any more vagina photos. I'm good. So luckily it eventually opened. As soon as my door opened, I came in and I lock. And then I took out my camera and I talked to you. That's been my evening so far. I'm gonna eat and then take a nice shower. Oh, I was telling people at the terminal, oh, I'm gonna take a bath, bubbles. And they were like, what kind of hotel do you think you're going to? There's no bath. And I was like, how can there not be a bathtub? They were right. Well, maybe there is in other rooms, I don't know, but specifically here, there won't be a bathtub because it's handicapped. Anyway, whatever. So that's been my evening so far. Hopefully that's the highlight, and that's it. And it only goes lower. Oh, it only gets better from now on. Just want to talk to my person and go to sleep. That's it. Thanks for watching.